Hello, Kate from Virtual Go-To. This video is about cyber awareness, cyber security awareness rather. This one's all about emails. Now, you have probably heard about the different scams that go on via emails, but it's worth remembering that these sort of scams are actually extremely successful. They account for a great deal of successful cyber attacks. And it's probably one of the biggest problem areas for most employers because, well, if you're anything like me, when you're going through your emails, you're sort of on autopilot. And it's just so easy to not really pay enough attention. So my first tip would be pay attention. So I'll give you some telltale signs to look for. When you're going through your emails, if you see things that you're not quite sure about, listen to your intuition. Some of these scams are very, very clever, but they still make some quite fundamental mistakes. The first thing I would say is that just consider when you're looking at emails, were you expecting to receive an email from this particular organization? I've had people asking me about an email that they've received that is talking about a national lottery, and it's actually for a country that not only do they not live in, but they've never been to either, let alone bought a lottery ticket for. So basically, do use your common sense, because if you don't qualify and you've never actually tried to buy a ticket or enter a prize draw or anything, then how can you possibly have won? Now, another one is your bank's never going to send you an email asking you for your financial details. They tell you this all the time. Neither will they phone you for them or send you an SMS. Just, again, if something's ringing in the back of your mind, then there's probably something wrong. Now, when you look at an email and you're not sure, check the email address of the sender. Very often the domain names are full of numbers and letters and are basically gibberish. So again, if you see one like that, just delete it immediately. Do not click on anything. Don't open the email. And if you do, then any links inside, absolutely never open them. Now, if there is a name and you're not quite sure, I would say do a bit of stalking and have a look, Google them, see if you can find them, see if they're on LinkedIn as working there, because often there'll be a name. Check the domain, so just put the domain in your search bar and browser, see what comes up. Remember, never ever send any security information by email, ever, because emails are not secure unless you're paying for a specific special encrypted service. Just be very, very careful. Another thing that sounds crazy, but spelling mistakes and bad grammar are very, very common. Huge giveaway. You're not going to get a big organization sending you stuff where there's simple words that are spelt wrong. Again, delete them. Now, there are other attacks which are called spear phishing. This is where you have been particularly targeted, and they will have scraped information from your social media accounts and all sorts of different places. Again, be very, very careful, use your common sense, and in the case that you think it might be, phone the organisation, not using the phone number that's given in the email. And by doing that, you can double check and you could save yourself a whole lot of trouble. So that's it for this one. There's some more videos coming up on cyber security awareness, because it's a really big subject when you are working online. So see you soon.